What's going on, guys? I hope all of you are doing great. Today we're going to go over something that I think I made a video on years ago, but a little bit stuff has changed. I did 3 different ones, but today I want to talk to you about my kit, my plate carrier, and what all I run in it. Not gonna be a long video, but let's just dive straight into the carrier itself. So here is the carrier. It has got a lot going on right now. It is usually not like this, but I figured after my last range day and kind of doing some content when I do run my carriers. I don't always run a carrier when I'm doing some range stuff. I try to, just because of the weight and the movement. I try to get that stuff down, get a little bit more weight on me when I move, but this was currently what I was running, and yeah, it can be a lot on this one. Let's go over the carrier itself. This is a Spiritus Systems Overt level 119, LV119, I believe is the name. I have had 2 Spiritus now, this one and a green one. I have had a Velocity Systems Scarab LT, I think it was, and then I've had the Cry JPC 2.0. They're all great carriers, so say if you, just because I run this one does not mean I like it better than other ones. I just think this one, I've used the most and it's been the most comfortable. They're all great. This one I really like everything about this one, the shoulder straps, but the Cry one and the Velocity, they're great as well. And there's some other companies out there too that make good ones. As far as the plates go, this thing's pretty damn heavy right now. This thing used to not be this heavy. As far as the plates, I'm running Hesco 3810s. I have a shooter's cut in the front and then a sappy in the back. That's how I usually run most of my carriers. I always run a shooter's cut in the front, just whenever you are shouldering and stuff. Sometimes it can be a little annoying and stuff, hitting that edge of the plate and everything else. That shooter cut just gives me more mobility. Some guys don't like shooter's cuts. They prefer sappy. Oh, you get the, look guys, it's right here. That's not much. It's a straight through shot. You want to worry about your vital organs. Sorry guys, that's something in my mouth. You want to worry about your vital organs. So I'm not really worried about the edges right here. I mean, the thing is, how many people are going to be getting into a gunfight unless you are military or law enforcement? So let's go over what I got on my carriers. Like I said, right now it's a little much. So I usually do not run any mags on both the cummerbunds right here. And these are the elastic ones. I love these. The only thing about them is they sometimes do the pieces right here can rub. That shit can be irritating at times. But I get used to it, especially if I'm running long sleeves. It's not an issue. But when I'm running short sleeves, man, that shit can be really irritating, start rubbing you raw. But I usually don't run any mags right here, but I was testing some different ammo and everything else. But I do have 2 30-round mags here, 30-round mags there. Yeah, you can see the different colors, the blue and the red. I just had that for knowing what ammo I was testing out at the time. All the other ones are the same. But I was running different mags in the Duramags, the blue and the red. Oh, yeah. So let's go on to the carrier. I do not have anything in this pouch right here. This is a half flap I have. I have 2 19X mags right here for my 19X. But this right here, I used to have when I was in law enforcement. I used to have handcuffs right here. I had some gloves. There's actually medical gloves. Yeah, there's some medical gloves in there, and I have a little bit of gauze on there. Moving on down, let's say 19X mags. This right here, I don't know why the hell this is on here. I do not know. This is just right here, this little piece right here. I threw that on. I don't think it was extra. I just threw it on. I got 3 more PMags right here for my AR. And then I just have this little, I believe, what brand is this? I believe this is a Benchmade little dagger right here in the front. And then I did have my tourniquet on here, but I moved that down to, I have this thing on my pistol holster where I can actually have my tourniquet like on the back or it's out of the way. So I moved that down because I had too much going on. I try to keep this carrier as low profile as possible. Hopefully I'm not messing up the volume with me talking, keep moving this thing over. And then I do have 2 flex cuffs right here. So these were great for law enforcement. Having these here, these flex cuffs, just kind of stuck them in a little spot and it worked. And then it's actually inside the elastic cummerbund is where those are. But when this is tight, it's not really loose. So it's on your body, it's tight. These really do not move. I did have a light there at one point, but that was attached to my my pants. It was just, like I said, a lot going on with this carrier. And so I tried to keep this as slim as possible, and this shit is bulky right now. As far as the rig, it's still Spiritus Systems. I've messed with different rigs on the front. This, man, was just the most low profile that I could find, not being massively bulky walking around. I mean, look at that. That's I already said it was big. That's actually pretty damn slim right now, minus the Glock mags in it. This thing, whenever I don't run pistol mags at all in this, so I have on my my belt, my holster, this thing right here, man, it is slim. So I'll throw this on and kind of show you guys how slim it is on my body. See if I can move as far back away. I have this chair behind me. So yeah, I think you see it. So this is it on me. Like I said, I don't care about the colors right now. I do have black and FDE of the Flex Cuffs. It's just, this was an extra one. I've had it in there for a little bit now. The color does not really faze me on that right now. Like I said, this is it on my body. I do not like having anything on my back. That is one thing, driving, sitting in a car. Some guys run it and it has this place for it, for like the backpacks and stuff. I actually have one that can go with it, but I do not have it on. I've ran it before and it was not comfy. I don't like anything on my back, unless like military guys are in backpacks, stuff like that. I understand that. But man, it's a lot going on. I just try to keep it very sleek and low profile. I'm all about low profile. But I want to explain about the cover buttons though. So like I said, these mags are usually not here. Sometimes I have 2 right here for a total of 5 mags, depending on what I'm doing for the day. Sometimes I'll run a total of 5 mags, but usually it's only 3. And then sometimes I do throw my tourniquet. It used to be right here until I moved it. I might go back on here actually, but I'll run a tourniquet here. I'll run one of my med kits right here. And I'll run my light somewhere on here as well. But yeah, and obviously I could fit 2 more in the back. That is one thing I don't have great shoulders. So for me to reach, this is as far as I can reach, man. My shoulders, man, they have been destroyed over the years. So for me to grab some back here, unless like say if you're running with a team, whether you SWAT, military, whatever you're doing, you're running with a team, and you have something back here for say certain guys, that'd be great for say throwing another tourniquet back here, throwing a trauma kit, blood stop kit, whatever you got back there. But as far as that, I don't like running anything. It's easy to run stuff on the front too, but right here, man, it's not the most comfortable. You can feel the edge of the mags, the base plates on them, kind of like poking and stuff, but it's not a big deal right now unless you're running long periods of time. Now this, it's a decent weight, but it's not overbound. I could still, if I had to sprint, I'm still gonna be able to run pretty damn fast in this. It will slow me down a little bit, but it's not over terrible. But the way I have this set up though, man, it's flat, man. That's why I like it. And I said the only other bulky thing I'll go in there is handcuffs, and then my gloves, and then some gauze and shit down there. But there's some gum in there. But yeah, I said this is just, it's slim. So if you had to throw, obviously you would know putting something over this. Yes, I could. Now I have tested this before. Take out the Glock mags and take out everything in this half flap right here, and then just run. So basically get rid of all this. So all that would just be slimmed down. You could actually run a big jacket over this. Would you notice it? If you're looking, yes. But if you're just wrap this up, have a big ass coat on, it's gonna be a little harder to spot than it would with all this shit up front. So yeah, guys, this is the Spiritus Overt LV119. Other great carriers out there. This is just something that I've been running for the longest time. And it's probably because of these shoulder straps, because I've had issues in the past. The Cry JPC 2.0, it actually started ripping because it was very thin. So I did have that rip one time, but Cry's a great company. They sent me another one. All these companies are great. So whatever you guys are in the market for, plate-wise though, there's great plates, but I only will run Hesco's. Hesco's the only things I run. The 4400s and the 48s, I don't remember the numbers right now on them. They are more expensive. I think for the Hesco's, the 2, you can get this set of Hesco's for like $1,200, maybe $1,100. Hell, it could be cheaper now. It could be gone up though. I have 2 different sets. I have the 44s, then I have the 3810s. I think the 44s. Remember, the higher ones. Their shit was expensive, like $800-900 a plate. So they were high. But these for a whole set's like $500-600 just for the plates. They are great plates. It's going to stop everything. I don't think they're rated. I think for 308 and or 76239 down. I don't think it's 308. I might be wrong. You guys watching, I might be wrong. It is early as hell when I'm filming this. So it's 9 in the morning. So I could be wrong on that, but I said 3810 is going to be great for your everyday stuff. Law enforcement, military, might be a little different, but your regular law enforcement guys out there that are running, doing SWAT stuff, 3810s are going to cover like almost everything. And make sure whenever you have your carrier, I have seen some of these guys, I was bad about this when I first started running plates. I was running steel. No one should run steel, but where the plate carrier should be. I know my fiance's like, why does it look small on you? You don't want a plate carrier down here in your stomach. So have all, like, I can actually pull this up a little bit. Yeah, so this is gonna be your main, get shut the sun's gonna stop. This is gonna be your main area. Make sure you get a carrier that fits you. That is one of the biggest things that was hard. It was hard for me when I was finding a carrier and putting stuff on, will it be medium, large, small? A lot of guys might even ask me on this, like what size you recommend. I'll put it down in the comments, I'll let you know. But it's always best, it's not just on weight, it's on weight and height. That is one thing, is my height compared to my weight. I was like, what the hell do I do? Do I go to a medium? Some people said medium, some people said large. I did a large. Now, could I rock a medium? Yes. But my height only being 5'11", I don't want to say average height because there's some tall ass people out there nowadays, but my weight being 225 pounds, it's like, damn, it was saying medium, but I did go to the large and it does fit very well. But yeah, guys, this is the Spiritus, this is my kit. This does change from time to time, but everything stays the same. As the mags, the knife always stays, and flex cups. Other than that, I do run other stuff on here, whether it be some stuff from my nods or toolkit, whatever. That's another thing. My toolkit is not in here. That should have been in here. I think that is actually in my bag that I carry with me. I'm just taking stuff around when I'm at the range and like moving around. So yeah, I do sometimes run a small toolkit in here for some repairs for say the gun, whatever rifle I'm running, pistol, or even my nods. That's some stuff in there. But yeah, this is my kit, my plate carrier setup. Guys, I appreciate taking time out of your day to watch this video. If you could like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to me already, and also hit that bell notification down below to be notified when I upload new videos. Videos are weekly. The next week's video, I think I'm doing a Glock 45 video. I try to schedule these things. It can be kind of time consuming putting on, and I try to have different schedules what I do. But any firearms, kits, helmets, gear, whatever you guys want to see reviews on, I preach on this, let me know down below. If I get enough people to say something, if it's something that interests me, and I think it's going to be good on content, I will make a video. Got some range stuff coming up, and I am currently trying to go get, it's very expensive, but I'm trying to go pick up a LMT 762, the MWS one. I also have a 6.5 Creedmoor, but I'm looking at getting that to start running another 308 because I want to do some more 308 content, and also getting an AK. So AK is going to be on here very soon. Do not judge me for the AK. I don't know anything about AKs. That's one thing. I've shot a couple, but I've never owned one. I've never messed with one. So we're going to do some AK videos. I'm actually going to do like a beginner video of like, don't be like me, because it's going to be like loaded magazines on AKs. Everything is different. So I'm not going to be as fast. They run with an AR and stuff. But here's the AK videos coming out. But guys, I appreciate all you. And as always, y'all have a good one.